Hello, guys. Welcome to my broadcast of what I think is to come on Steven Universe. Hold on. Also, there's also a chance that I'll be doing a lot of Q&A. So please leave your questions on my Twitter, on my Facebook, and on my, well, anything really. And I'll answer your questions. It's going to take a slow start because I do not have that many followers. But the people who I've invited, yeah, hold on. Okay. Give it a few seconds, blah, 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 blah. While we're waiting, I think what I'm going to do. Just a little short stream on. Whoa. Somebody messaged me. Oh, okay. And here's the start. We'll always save the day. And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way. That's why the people of this world believe in Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Steven! I need a hot dog. Next song.
Oh, great. You're both out, and you're fused again? Why? Fusion is just a cheap tactic to make weak gems stronger. Quit embarrassing yourselves. I've seen what you really are.
No, you haven't. This is Garnet, back together. And I'm never going down at the hands of the likes of you because I'm so much better. And every part of me is saying, go get her. The two of us ain't gonna follow your rules. Can't be without any of your fancy tools. Let's go, just me and you. Let's go, just 1, 2. Go ahead and try, hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship is stable? I can see you hate the way we intermingle. But I think you're just mad cause you're single. You know yourself when we make together. We ain't gonna stay like this forever. If you break, it's a power, just gonna make you up. And we'll always be twice the gem that you are. I admit it. Oh, 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 oh.
You cops don't know what you're doing. You got this, bro. Okay, shit. Turn us around.
This is who we are. This is who I am. And if you think you can stop me, then you need to think again. Because I am a feeling, and I will never end. I won't let you hurt my planet. I won't let you hurt my friends. Go ahead and try hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship is stable? I know you think I love something you're afraid of. Cause you think that you see what I'm made of. But I am more than what them. Everything they care about is what I am. I am the fury, I am the patience, I am the conversation. I am and it's stronger than you. And it's stronger than you.
Quiet! This ship is going down! What about Rabbis? There's no time!
stronger than you.
So my first, okay, here they come. What was your first thought on seeing that Garnet was a fusion? Oh my gosh, I was like, what is life? Oh my god, I honestly thought when I seen Ruby in that cellar that there was other gems who's been taken to jail or whatever that jail cell thing was. And I was like, oh cool, we're getting new gems. And then, then Lapis, and then I saw that they had Sapphire, and then I was like, wait a second, because I recognized the lips, and then I recognized Ruby's hair, and then I was like, oh my god, but Ruby's blonde. That's the thing. Another reason why I think they're a good ship is that Ruby's blind, and how Garnet can see out of Sapphire's eye, because these are not Garnet's eyes. She's blind. This is the one she sees out of, the one that she's always covered up. She has 3 eyes, but the 2 down here, because if you're watching the episode where they're at the arcade and she's dancing, and then Steven knocks off her glasses, these eyes are looking straight. This eye is following the motion. That dance game was both Ruby and Sapphire, but mostly Sapphire. And Ruby was just enjoying the time she was spending playing the game with her. Because normally Ruby can't see, except through her magical visions. She sees with her brain. She don't see with her eyes. And that's what I love about this series so much, is that they've taken a lesbian couple and made awesome creation out of this. And, this is a cartoon. Lesbians on a cartoon show. Whoa, So it's like, I really enjoy this series a lot. I am 23, but I enjoy cartoons. Like, I don't want to grow up. There's no way I want to grow up. So I will stay a kid as long as I can. But it reminds me a bit of Sailor Moon. A lot of Sailor Moon. Except instead of magical beams of light, wait a second. Take that back. Due to the canon. But, I'm waiting on Steven to finally unlock more abilities that he'll never know he has. Because I want an episode where somehow we find out that Rose did not give up her form, and that she's actually inside of Lion, hiding for some odd reason. Plot twist. Just the biggest plot twist. And then she comes out, and Pearl's all emotional, and that Garnet just finally reveals, she doesn't want to be, I know she don't want to separate to become Ruby and Sapphire, but we want more Ruby and Sapphire. Maybe for a few episodes, Garnet can just be Ruby and Sapphire, and we can reveal what their weapons are, which I believe Ruby's is punching, boxing gloves, and that Sapphire's is not only her voice, but she has brass knuckles. Because if you look at Garnet's, fist, they're boxing glove with brass knuckles attached to them. And that's what I'm thinking. But I really want Rose back into, Rose. We need Rose. I know this is impossible in some extent, but I want Rose Quartz to come back out of, please let her be in Lion. Please let her be in Lion and his gorgeous mane. Because something tells me that Lion might be Rose. There's another plot twist. But I don't know. I'm not putting no money on it. But I believe that Lion might be Rose Quartz. And if that's the case, then just wow. But I want more gems. Yellow Diamond. Oh my gosh, when do we get to meet Yellow Diamond? And like, I don't know how to express my feelings about hearing about other gems. Most of them are fusions, but others are like, there's thousands upon thousands of gems in the world. Like, obsidian could be one. Just like crystal. We don't know. There might be an actual crystal gem. Not to mention, if we're going to include gems, why not materials? We already had a mirror. Although she's lapis azul. I cannot say the last. Anyway. Why not have black pearl? Ooh. Oh, like an evil pearl. But her have the black pearl, a pink pearl. There's 3 different types of probably 4 different types of pearls. And then we have like different types of quartz. We could have like regular quartz, rose quartz. We have obsidian. Like I said, could be at 1. Just granite, like frozen lava, copper, gold, just several things. Like, I'm looking on something trying to figure out what some of the things are. Like, I have like different gems pulled up. I want a mystic fire. I want to meet mystic fire. If no one knows what a mystic fire is, like, find out. Because mystic fires are gorgeous. Like, I really want a mystic fire. There's so much we could do. And just so little time to do it. Okay. Iron. Even iron could be one. If we're gonna do like gems, why not materials? Like, we have so much we could do with this whole series. But the thing is we as the fans need to speak out and like ask for what we want. What do we want from the series? That's the question of this whole video. What do we want from Steven Universe? We want more shipping for one. So many people are like Rose and not Rose, but Pearl and Amethyst shipping. Me personally, I'm enjoying watching Greg learn how to be, well, he's a good father, but learn about the gems, because Steven's at the age where he needs his father and mom, but Rose isn't around, so he needs Greg. And it's funny watching like Steven ask Greg different things, and Greg's like, oh yeah, totally, just, and don't even know what he's talking about half the time. But the series is amazing. For one, I never knew that cartoons could end up like this. But I'm going to leave that to the fans to decide. What do we want from this series? What do we want from Steven? What do we want to see? How do we want to see it? Do we want Steven and Connie to get together? Or do we find out in the future that Connie might be a researcher? I don't know. I'm being stupid now. But if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys later. I'm about to go do something. Thank you for coming and hanging out. This has been Steven Q&A. But I'm going to answer one last question. Okay. The question is, oh, God, I got something in my eye. How does this show make your emotions feel? That's a perfect question. I laugh, I cry, and I get angry. Like, my emotions overrun when I watch the show. Like, when Amethyst exploded last episode, I was like, no! You know. But when she started regening, I was like, wait a second. That was like a second. First off, in the series, it became nighttime when Garnet got killed. But Garnet didn't take long to resume her form as Ruby and Sapphire. But, you know, I think it's because they were a fusion, and separating them actually made them more of a whole. I don't know. But hopefully we'll get more out of Ruby and Sapphire in a little series called Steven's second birthday party. Well, he's not sacked too, but you know what I mean. But I want to know more about Sapphire. Oh my gosh, she has a voice of a siren. I'm like, whoa. It's like, I was like, oh, I like that. But I want to see more, like, I want to know their personality. I understand that Ruby is, like, rash and tough and, but I want more, like, backstory. How did they meet? When did they come together? It's like when I was telling my friend Megan, she does reactions to Steven Universe. I asked her if she would want a whole show dedicated to how Ruby and Sapphire met. I believe I asked her that. And, well, everybody wants that. We also want Rose. But our main goal is to see if we can get Lapis onto the team, because I want Lapis on there as a gem. Oh my gosh. That way we can add another gem. Maybe even... I am so sorry, guys. It's so rude. Maybe we can even get Yellow Diamond. But I might be going for a stretch. But we all know that there are so many people wanting Peridot on it. But I don't think Peridot will be a good gem if she did join the team. As for Jasper, we're not going into that detail. But later, guys, I am going to go leave a comment asking me questions about the show, and I will see you guys later. Bye!